Okay, welcome back. What I want to do is to again continue with level 3 NVQ, and this is session 11, completing documentations. Now, completing the documentation is very important in regards to your electrical installation. What it does is ensures that you have complied with the IEE regs and that the installation is safe to use, thereby ensuring the safety of your client and of yourself, and that no claim can be made against yourself or the company, okay, for which you work. Okay, let me make sure I go up and we get it all in. Okay. Now again, you need to fill the relevant information in, and it is quite specific. Okay. This is just laying out the revision information that you will need to be aware of. Okay. Planning must be done before an inspection. The OSG, etc. Precautions are to be taken. The polarity test, external impedance, earth fault loop impedance, the rule of thumb, PFC testing allows us to, etc. Earth fault loop impedance, phase rotation, functional test, periodic inspection. And I've only taken that as a brief heading points, okay? It is for up to you to read the rest and make it your business to know it, okay? Just make sure you can see it's all in, okay? So about that, it just looks like it's leaning to one side, but it could be just me trying to line it up the wrong way around. Okay. Okay. And here's session 11, completing documentation. In this session, the appropriate procedures for dealing with customers, the purpose and information of the documentation, the responsibilities of clients and inspectors in the completion of the certification. Okay. And here you have certification and reporting. Now, I'm not going to read this for to you. You can read this for yourselves. Hopefully, you can apply your own method of interpretation. Okay, you should be able to comprehend what we're saying here now for yourselves. And again, this just emphasizes that the documentation that you sign and you give to the client is legally binding. Okay, you can now go to prison if you have not done the job you're meant to have done. Okay, so please bear that in mind, for your own actions has now become accountable. And I'm not going to spend too long on this because it just gives you information as to what customer clients are, and excuse me, and this is for you to read yourselves, so I don't need to spend too long on this. Okay, this you can purely see for yourself. It tells you what you need to be doing and what you should know. Okay. Now this is only part of the certificate, okay? And I'll go into, you can see that it does have a relevance in detail, and I'll pan back so you can get it in full screen, or in full view I should say. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm just going to show you the certificate details, and it's mainly about that. This section is mainly about the documentation, okay? Type of circuit installed, etc., etc. Again, I'm not going to take too long over on this. Okay, you should be able to recognize for yourself and see it's quite good. Okay, and be able to understand and implement the information, be aware of that information. I'm leaving it on a large panout. Okay, you can zoom in on your computer if you need to see it in more detail. Okay, it is in high definition. Okay. Okay. Again, similar thing for you to know and to be familiar with. Okay. Again, make sure you're compliant with the current IE regs in regards to these regulations, okay? In case there has been any changes or renumbering or any addition to these regs. That is your responsibility. Make sure you are familiar with the current IEE regulations at all times. Okay. There are a number of questions on this as well, which I will be putting up with this, which you could answer for yourselves. Okay. And I've said here, for your own benefit, you must write out your own text so as to help you understand the information given. Okay, have a good day. Thank you. I hope you found this useful.